What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. We are on a very not good looking track today, and I've done 2 laps around it already and it flows so nice. The track literally rides like butter. It's so much fun, very high speed. It is called, oh hang on, I didn't see this on the first way. That's really cute. I like that. So the track's made by D. Alves, and I'm guessing this could be a family member here, as it says Alves on the end, unless it's just a coincidence. But that's really nice to see, a little bit of memorabilia on the track for someone. And yes, the track released today at the time recording this for me, which is the 21st of May. It is D. Alves' second track ever that he's released, which will make what I'm going to show you even more impressive. It's just a very well done track. We're just going to go through these fences. I can't be asked to try and dodge them when they've got no collisions. We are on the 1997 CR250 two-stroke today, and I downloaded this like kind of stock OEM skin earlier today as well, and it just looks really nice. And I thought if I'm riding an old bike, may as well stick to the retro gear as well. I will switch to first person as soon as I hit this jump. Oh, I've almost done a backflip. I could crash here. Hang on. Oh, frame it. There we go. Pro stock suspension for you right there. So this track, granted I've done 2 laps. It feels so good. It's one of them tracks where I think you're going to see it in a lot of public servers, because it's not too difficult by any means. Very like intimate level track. There's no jumps that are like super difficult to hit. It's got some nice little additions every now and then, which is good to see. You'll see in some of these, they're not valleys to speak, right here, you see where it's got little ruts in between the faces of the jumps, and it's actually got like standing water there, which is good, you know, it's realistic. It shows like that's where water would gather if it rains IRL. I don't know if this is based off of a real track or if it's a purely custom / like fancy track that he's made. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a real track, because it can ride like one. I can well imagine it being a track in the States or something like that. Very realistic. I can see it being quite a good like local style track. As far as jump sizing and things like that go, I think he's got it absolutely spot on. I say on the 250 here, there's some jumps like this one that are a little bit of a stretch. Bear in mind it comes out of a whoop section, and I was bogging it a little bit in too high of a gear. But for the most part, all the jumps seem to be just about the perfect distance, especially if you get in a little bit greasy. You can definitely throw a sideways off the faces of some of these, and it's just got a really good flow all around. This one here, I need to remember to go out wide so I can get a little slingshot, double that, and then step down this double as well. Having a look at the mods page for the release, I've not seen one negative comment. The only one thing that I saw, which isn't negative by any means, it was genuine like constructive feedback, which is what we always like to see, is just wondering if there could be a couple of like pre-made bumps into the corners, which I can agree with. Oh god, as I crash going into a corner anyway without any bumps. I can agree with from a like a difficulty standpoint. However, he did D. Alves did reply saying he wanted to keep the track quite beginner / intermediate level friendly, which is absolutely fair enough. You know, these track creators have an idea in their mind of what they want to go for, and I'm sure he's happy with it. I can't remember the last time he released a track. I'll have to go and have a look at his actual like posts on MXV Mods to see which track it was. But for a second track, well, he said it was his second official project, so maybe he's worked on some tracks here and there behind the scenes that he's never released. Maybe he wasn't happy with the result or never got around to finishing them. But for a second track release, very impressive stuff. Really good to see. And we've been quite spoiled, I think, the last week or so. We've been given a whole bunch of tracks from different people, which is really nice. I've got plenty of things to cover from you guys, and it is so I'm recording. As I said, I'm recording this on Saturday the 21st. Bloody hell, I'm getting my days all over the place. I actually need to pre-record a bunch of videos because I am going to be busy, like / away. Not in regards to just like being completely away from like home. I'm still going to be about, but I won't be able to record from Monday through to Friday of next week, I believe it is. So I need to put in a bit of a shift over today and tomorrow. Although I might be going. Oh, I need to check actually, because anyone from the UK, you might be aware of the pro motocross on Canada Heights tomorrow, so Sunday the 22nd. And I'm not sure if I'm going yet or not. I'm not sure 100%, so I need to look into that. If I am going, I need to put in a lot of work today and get a whole bunch of videos done. If I'm not going, then it's fine. I've still got a bunch of time to get things done before I'm busy. But the last, what is it? I want to say that last 3, maybe 4 days, I've not recorded a video. So though I every now and then I'll have it where I'll get ahead by a lot. You know, I'll record maybe like 3-4 days worth of videos in a short period of time, and I like usually staying ahead by that amount in case anything happens. But the last couple of days, I'm not sure if it's been lack of motivation, lack of content or whatever, but I just haven't recorded anything. And I feel like every now and then it's quite nice to take a little step back, quite nice to take a break. And I'm coming into recording this now feeling well, just like a bit more energised, I want to say. I don't know if that's the right word, but a bit more motivated, bit of fire in the belly to go after it again and get some good quality content out for you guys. And I just wanted to take this chance. I do it every now and then just to say thanks for everyone that's been around. And I'm seeing more and more comments recently on videos saying, like, always love what you put out, been here since, like, 1k, 5k, 10k, it doesn't really matter. I appreciate every single one of you, so thank you ever so much. And let's get on here. I won't lie, I've had a little bit of a period, like in the last couple of weeks or so of MX Bikes, where I'm a little bit worried about the future of the game. Obviously, some of you guys might know I am part of like the beta testing team behind the scenes, so anything that Piboso or Snap are working on for like beta 18 and stuff, a couple of us actually get to try out and give our feedback and such, and I was a little bit nervous in the direction it was going, but I feel like us testers, we've all kind of come together, given our thoughts on things that we feel like should improve more. I'm not going to give away loads of details because I'm sure I'll get a slap wrist, I'll probably get told off for it, but I'm quite confident that we're kind of getting back on track and going to be working towards a game that the community really enjoy, you know, fixing all of them horrible little things like quality of life things like full controller for support, for example. I know that was something that was mentioned, something as simple as being able to navigate the main menu with your controller rather than a keyboard and mouse and such, and just focusing on them little things that just annoy people, you know, before working on massive game overhauls. And I think that's very important, is to make sure that you've got a good functional base game before you work on anything else. So that's good. I'm excited for that. Over the next couple of days, you might also see another video on what I believe is going to be a good up-and-coming game. Now, I played this game at this point in recording this video. I played the game for about 3 hours, so very early days, but I hopped in their Discord, spoke to one of their development team there, and somehow I feel like I've managed to use that YouTube privilege, and I'm somehow on the dev team for that as well now, like on the testers team for that, so that's pretty cool. All I can say is I believe it's in the next couple of years, I want to say couple of years, next couple months to a year or so, I feel like it's going to be a very well-rounded game. It covers multiple disciplines, so that's going to be motocross, enduro, road bikes, whatever you can imagine, and it's going down the sim route as well, so it's going to kind of be competing against games like Bikes or MX Simulator and so on, and it's built on Unity as well, so it's not like it's built on OpenGL like MX Bikes or Simias, which kind of has its own limitations, and the dev team as well, they seem to be really enthusiastic about it, which is really nice to see. So keep an eye on that. I'm going to release a video. You have to bear in mind it's going to be very like early stages, early build, like alpha levels. It is on Steam, but more detail of that will come shortly. And yeah, just really excited for it. Obviously, we've got Legends coming out soon as well, so just a whole bunch of different things I'm going to be able to cover for you guys, which is good, which I'm looking forward to. Get to spice things up a little bit. I'm hoping that I get more than like a day of fun out of Legends, which is not the same that could be said about the last couple of releases in the motocross scene, but I will cross my fingers. We'll hope that all goes well. Worst case scenario, I'm just going to carry on grinding away on bikes and sim, and then this new game as well, hopefully as well. You know it's good because for the most part it focuses on road bikes, and I'm not a massive road bike fan. You know, I don't even watch MotoGP anymore. I don't watch British Superbikes, for example. But I genuinely enjoy that game, and knowing that there's going to be a motocross element coming to it as well just really excites me. But I've done it again, haven't I? I've gone on a rant again about things completely separate. So D Alves, sorry, I'll give you a little bit of feedback on the track. I've literally just spent the last kind of like 9 minutes riding around, not really thinking about it too much, just really easily riding around, which is a very good sign. It means it's a very casual track, very easy to play track, which I know is what you was going for, so good job on that. I think the track looks really cool. I like what you've done with the decals. There's just enough models around the track to kind of make it look busy without it looking too cluttered, or without it going the opposite way and looking empty, which again, really good job. And like I said at the start, I'm not sure if it's a replica of a real track. I haven't done my research in that aspect. I could have just quite easily typed in YouTube and typed in 91 Raceway, couldn't I? But I have not done that, I apologise. But if it's not a real track, you've done a bloody good job of making it feel like a real track. If it is a real track, then I'm sure it's a good replica. You guys can let me know if that is the case and if he's done a good job as well. And I feel like any video of a replica track that I make in this game at least one of you guys watching has ridden there in real life, and you can always give me your feedback on that, which is really, really cool. Let's stay on the track. Thank you very much. You mentioned you wanted it to be kind of beginner/intermediate level. I think it's absolutely perfect for that. I feel like a couple people, like newer people, might struggle in the whoops, but I feel like intermediate to pro level find that no problem at all. And I feel like recently we've had more and more tracks that just really, I guess it might just be personal bias, I'm not sure, but I feel like they really just hand themselves well to the two-strokes, and everybody loves ripping a two-stroke around the track. Like, you can't deny it, even if you're of the age where you was never really in the full two-stroke era and you just kind of grew up riding your four-strokes and such. Oh, there we go. Then yeah, you'll have no idea what I'm on about, but it's very, very satisfying. And there's not many tracks I get to have fun on the this old CR as well, because compared to other two-strokes in the game, it's a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit underwhelming. So the fact that this track is pretty much flat out for the most part, and you can just carry a lot of corner speed, there's not a lot of stopping and starting, so the acceleration isn't a big factor, is really, really good, really, really fun. And I thank you ever so much for giving us a really, really good track. It seems like everyone else that I've seen really enjoys it as well, and I look forward to the next one, as I seem to do with most people's tracks nowadays. Everyone's just knocking it out of the park, and really, really good to see. And yeah, very, very grateful for what you've done for us here. So thank you very much, and I hope all the positive comments and the positive feedback has kind of got you excited for your next build, whatever it is that may be. I will certainly play it, as you are someone that I will keep an eye out for now. I have those few people that anytime I see a track released by them, I'll just straight away be like, yep, download that, even if I'm not going to do a video on it. I'm going to go play it, and your name will be added to the list, sir. Really, really good fun, really, really good track, and I fully expect this to see this in a whole bunch of servers over the next coming days and weeks. Kind of similar to how you quite often see tracks like Walnut, for example, or Farm 14 being ridden very often. It's one of them tracks where people can get upside down, they can go fast around corners. Definitely lots of different line choices. I feel like I've basically only hit all of the outsides in this video, just to keep my speed up really, but I'm sure if you was on a bike with a little bit more oomph, I'm not sure, I've not watched the front end there, a bike with a little bit more oomph, then some of these insides would be a bit more viable than they are right now for me. But I think that'll do it for me. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I will leave a link to the track as well as the skin for the CR that I'm using, and I'll put a link to this gear as well that Tombow released, because I think it works quite well as like a retro set. So thank you everybody that's contributed to making this video possible as well. Thank you very much for you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please do drop a like down below. It really, really helps the channel out more than you know. The more interactions and comments and stuff that a video gets, the more YouTube will try and recommend it to more people, and it just helps the channel grow overall. So you are helping out more than you know by doing that. So thank you everyone ever so much. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a lovely rest of the day, whatever it is you're up to, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.
I'm working hard, I'm sacrificing my life, I'm sacrificing my mind, I'm sacrificing my sanity, but most importantly, I'm sacrificing my time. Boy, I feel fine, I feel like I am a king. Honestly, I can't complain. Even with faith that's the size of a grain of some salt, I will still move a mountain and do what I want.